Is it a Type C or is it a?
I just need a regular. Yeah, it's a Type C charger though.
You gassed out. You're gonna have to. You might be able to figure that. I already know where it lies. I'm gonna have to start the music, man. Cause I had to do everything on my own, man. That's just part of it, man. It's It's Mr.LetsLink. It's Trash Talk Live, episode number 4, man. If you don't know, you know now. And if you don't know, you about to find out. You know, my friend's son the other day ate a marble, and if you swallow a marble, it'll go right through you, man. Cause his wife came outside and she goes, "You won't believe what just happened. I seen something white in Daniel's shit in the toilet." And I was like, "What the fuck?" Pulled out a marble, man. So if your kids eating marbles out there, they gonna pass it. You're gonna be all right. Make sure you're watching your kids. If your kids eating marbles, man, you need to pay attention to them. But besides the marbles, man, I got my guy here. He goes by Chris Cross, man. He's the one and only. He's the magnificent. He's a guy of many cultures, multi-cultured man sitting here. 100% organic man. He doesn't claim to be any type of a transformer or anything like that. So go ahead and give it up for Chris Cross. I'm gonna let him give his little introduction, man. Thank you.
Hey, what's happening, man? It's Chris, the Mac. You already know. You know, I do that thing. I do everything. Selling cars, gas. Nah, not kids. I used to sell kids, but I'm done doing that. But anyways, I don't want the alphabet boys to come find us.
Yeah.
But man, yeah, I'm a small town, multicultural man growing up in Poto, Oklahoma. If y'all know where that is.
No way.
Man, yeah, I was born in the boot.
That town got the biggest mountain that ain't a hill, man.
Hey man, they ride that
or
shit.
the biggest hill that ain't a mountain.
Hey man,
look it up,
the
man.
Tallest, the tallest hill.
The tallest hill in America.
Man, when I grew up, bro, we used to get blacked out, crawling down the hill drunk. Like, it was bad.
I want to go ahead and give you a warm round of applause for Chris. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up. Huh?
That beat.
What about the beat?
It's supposed to play this song?
Yeah, it's already done. It's done played.
No, it's still playing.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm hearing it.
Are you sure? Well, it's kind of delayed, man. That's all right though. But I was gonna tell you, man. I was driving here to do this podcast. I seen a sign that said, "Watch for children." Oh, shit. I thought that's a fair trade, man. Too bad I don't want kids and I ain't have a watch. So, you know
no, for real. What about them slow children sign? You know.
I would kind of want a slow kid though, to be honest.
Yeah, you get paid a little bit.
Yeah. I was just thinking about that paycheck. And then before you showed up, me and my good friend, Los Angeles, but his name's D'Angelo over there. We were talking about what we talk. I said, man, I want kids, but I want them to be able to help me out. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to go through I don't want to have a baby from 0 to 9. I just want to adopt them when they're 9, you know, and then wake up, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, help me with cutting the grass today, or you got to take the trash out, or that's the only reason I want kids, man. I'm just tired of being helpless.
Yeah, feeding and watering them's, a hard part, but
I'm surprised they're not even classified as a pet until like 3 years old, you know?
Well, I mean, babies having babies nowadays. I had my kid when I was 17.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was humping. My parents wasn't paying attention.
Crazy.
Yeah, and I could tell you a crazy story about that. See, I was an all-state football player, so basically it was cool. I was able to stay the night. It was weird. The brother could stay the night, have a sleepover.
Well, at the girl's house?
Bro, yeah, these people was tripping.
Hey, stay over and look at this. This is me right here. Hey, are you Jenny's boyfriend? Yes. Come on and stay over, man.
It's okay because they get to tell their homies to come over and watch OU football, and they're like, "Good game Friday, we'll nap you up," and then daughter ends up pregnant, and they're like, "Oh shit, the bloodline's been breached."
And what's crazy is, like, when they get pregnant, it's like the dad's mad for like a day. Mm-hmm. He's like, "You ain't my daughter."
No, for real.
And then he kicks in. He's like, "I'm a granddad now. I got grandkids." He's like, I have a meaning to be alive." Hold on. Wait a minute. The kid I had kids? Hold on, man. What's going on?
Bro, they straight up kidnapped her. They kidnapped her for 2 weeks. I did not see her for 2 weeks.
As a man, if I had a girl as a child, I'd be like overprotective.
Oh, yeah.
I would try to beat the boyfriend's dad up if he kissed her on the neck or left her a hickey on the way home. I'd be in the back of the movie theater watching them. I'd be dressed up, too. I'd dress up as, like, a female.
Oh, no.
Yeah, if you're dating my daughter and you're a man and you bring her home and she got a hickey on her neck, yeah.
Yeah, you gonna be gay after I'm done with you.
Yeah.
100%.
Holy shit. And I'm tired of people saying they're born that way.
Nah, bruh. You know
What?
what they say, heroes are made.
I figured it out. I figured it out when I seen them dudes in school, and I was like, I don't want to be around that guy anymore, man. He's rubbing my back in a weird way.
Yeah, too many good games.
Too many of these. Hey, how you doing today, man? I'm like, who the fuck are you, dude? You're rubbing my back. I didn't have back hair then, you know. I didn't have back hair in high school. You know, I prayed for that shit too. Imagine praying for back hair.
Yeah, I got my tea a little late too. I was a late bloomer.
Oh, definitely.
It was terrible.
These kids were picking me up in high school football. I played. I remember being a sophomore, and this junior picked me up. He had a beard and everything. He picked me up by my shoulder pads, looked me in the eyes, and just I hit the ground. Came back. I was like, "Damn, Dad, I'm not even playing. You want me to come to this shit?" Gunner picked me up and get the fuck on my way, man. Hey, this guy Casey Polk he's got a beard. These guys these were men, and I'm over here like, Mom, when am I gonna get hair on my balls?
You didn't eat enough chicken. I didn't either, bro. I was eating not enough
too
chicken.
much deer meat, man. My dad need to quit being buzzy whipped.
That's why the Indians didn't have no hair.
Why?
Because they eat all that deer meat. You eat that chicken, you get...
Or bison and deer meat? You think that's why?
Yeah, man. No, it wasn't all, hormones.
Like, could you imagine seeing them killing a buffalo? There's probably like 7 of them on a horse or something. 3 of them got spears, 4 of them got bow and arrows.
Them sticks wasn't going through no buffalo. They had to hit them on like 12 times.
But then the arrows, you don't think the arrows were penetrating them enough? I mean, they had to stick them probably like 50 times.
I mean, how long did it take them to perfect the arrow?
Not long. It was like one of them figured out how to do it, and they made like 1 million arrowheads in 1 year.
Yeah.
And the thing about the Indians is what we forget is like they knew what type of stone to create the arrow out of. I feel like that's important. Like they knew like, okay, this is good for this. This is you just can't go pick a rock up and flint it and start napping it. You know, that's
Yeah.
And when you find them, it's crazy you could find them, right? This is only 200, 300 years ago. You could find them right over in the river.
Oh, bro, every time we go float the river or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all my redneck homies do.
Yeah.
I
found my arrowhead.
Yeah, bro, dude.
They motherfucking idiot. What did you say?
Oh, no, it's hilarious, more or less, because they got the rebel flag on this side, and then the other side, they got this band with feathers. And they're like, native pride, and I'm confused. I'm really confused.
America, motherfucker.
I'm lost.
So go ahead and let's tell them who you are. Where'd you come from, man? You didn't come from Poto, did you?
Nah, man. Like I said, I was born in the Boot, Louisiana, Alexandria, Louisiana.
Wow.
But man, I was only there for like 7 business days. They shipped me out of there quick. Yeah. I didn't get to grow up that long.
All right,
I went
pack
up
'em
north.
up.
I went up north, bro. Went up. Thank God. I got to learn a little bit, meet some people.
Mm-hmm.
Now I got family throughout the whole world. So I got to move to Winnipeg, Canada. Oh, yeah. Out there in the woods, in the blizzards. It was,
wow.
Yeah. And then when we moved to the States again, it was Tacoma, Seattle, and Tacoma, Washington, whichever one it is.
Yeah.
Right there in the north, right on the other side of the border. That's where we moved. And man, I've moved so much. I've lived in Chicago for a couple months. I've been some places, but I don't ever remember them. But when we moved here, like I said,
When'd you move here?
bro, we moved here in 2007.
Like when you say we, you mean your family?
Man, my grandmother already threw the dart at the map. She wanted to retire, so she did that. Throw the fucking dart at the map, blind as hell.
Here. Okay.
Cameron, Oklahoma.
You want to go now? Okay, yeah, we're going.
Practice all this. Look, I'm multicultural, so I'm ready to cross the world with my family who don't speak English.
Mm-hmm. You know how to speak another language?
Yeah, I speak Assyrian, brother.
Oh, that's badass.
Yeah.
Tell me something in Assyrian.
Besahina, which is like enough, please. Or
Besahina.
No, that sounds like Spanish.
Okay.
Besahina.
Besahina.
Yeah, like you got popcorn in your throat.
Okay, how do you say you are very beautiful?
You are very beautiful. Ata usunte.
Ata
Usante.
usante. Yeah, I'm telling you that, man.
Yeah,
so somebody didn't tell you you're beautiful today. I'm telling you that too, man.
Well, basically, my language we're almost dead. I mean, we're Achic Aramaic like language.
You're like the last airbender.
Yeah, no, well, you could say that. I'd be blowing some air for sure, hot air all day. But I'm just trying to tell you, like, when we came here in 2007, I believe, man, like I said, I was meeting up with my family from the boot, from the West Coast, like, and then I was coming from family that speak Assyrian and Bulgarian. So,
like, how did you learn it? Did you have to like sit down and go to a class?
No, my grandfather taught me.
Was he just talking to you in Assyrian and
All
shit?
day, every day. I was almost raised by my grandfather. My mom had a lot of help by him, so that was my man in my life for sure.
That's badass.
Yeah, and he came here from Iraq.
It makes me realize how basic I am as a white man. I know one fucking language. I know like a few words.
Man, English is hard. It evolves all the time. There's so much like slang.
I mean, like you tell these dudes coming, hey man, bussin'.
But
shit bussin'. They gonna be like, what?
Yeah, no. I mean, you come from Chicago. I'm tucking and rolling, or you got some good wings. I don't know. One of the
What?
two.
Tucking and rolling. What does that mean?
You busting at me? Like, I don't know, man.
See, I was just saying, hey, the sandwich is bussin', man.
See what I'm saying? I have a hard
Dudes
time.
in Chicago, you going out, say sandwich is bussin'. I'm tucking and rolling.
Yeah,
and shit.
I'm telling you, they might hear just busting.
You holding the Jersey mics up.
That's the power of Ebonics, and that's how they roll up on you. That's why people do the walk ups now. It's because they walk up and say, kiss that round. You don't ever know what they said, then they boom, surprise. That's the surprise. You don't ever know what they're saying, so they hit you hot.
And I work with motherfuckers that still can't speak English very good. When I be saying some shit like, "You having a great day, man?" and just go, "Okay." I'm just like, man, he probably think I'm saying some shit like, "What's you know what I'm saying? That's what's going through his head.
He's like, fuck Rosetta Stone, bro.
He's like, Americans are fucking crazy.
He's like, what the fuck?
I was a German engineer at work, and I love when he comes up to me because he'll do this. Okay, I need you to low power mode, man. Fuck low power, man.
Jitterbug shit, bro.
They said, I need you to make sure you do this over and over, okay? I'm like, all right, man, hell yeah. Okay, thank you. German. I'm like, no wonder, man, when we ran into the Nazis, we were like, kill them. Please do not shoot me. I have a family. Dead. Man, brother, rebel flag, bro. Come here, check this out.
That's English dialect. They have it split up so much that it does kind of leave you a little dumbfounded.
And then Conor McGregor comes over here and he's like, fucking A, man.
Yeah, what the fuck you gonna do?
We really
about it?
fucking speak English, eh? We made English language.
Beer too.
Irish. It's crazy. You could be like, 13, and for breakfast you have eggs and beer.
Yeah,
in
fucking lit,
Ireland.
dude.
But you have to either be a plumber or a fucking construction worker when you grow up. You don't have any options over there,
Damn, that's your ID. Like, I fix shit.
Like, yeah, over there in a lot of countries it's like that. They require you to learn a trade, so nobody's dumb.
Makes sense, yeah.
And over America, like, you guys can just get overweight.
Be whatever you want.
You want to be 1,000 pounds and have a fucking reality TV show? Just be overweight, bro.
Yeah, if I can get a girl with a BBL.
We're the only country that's literally made up diabetes. Like, we're fucking we're addicted to food, and I'm one of them, man. I hated it. I wish Firehouse would just stop making subs so I could just protest and not eat it.
So not healthy?
It does not. I mean,
what kind of sub are you eating first?
like a brisket cheddar with
fuck.
mayonnaise and fucking barbecue sauce.
Brisket. Oh,
Brisket. What do you eat?
man, you want me to tell you my
Yeah,
diet?
give us your diet. I bet everybody's asking, what's his diet? They're like this right here. I think I works out.
No, man. I eat a lot of rice.
Huh, jasmine rice?
Basmati, bro.
Basmati. Oh, okay. So is that like is that a rice that like breaks down faster or some shit like that?
Has less glucose in it for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my main thing is I try to take in like little to no sugar. Like I drink coffee. I got coffee right there. Dude, I'm tweaking right now.
I mean, dude, and I stopped drinking coffee because I feel like like they're just letting roaches shit in it.
What?
Yeah, the FDA doesn't even like they allow like a certain amount of like insect species and shit and particles from it in the coffee. Like there's a certain amount that's okay.
I think that's crazy that they can, the FDA can inspect so much coffee but can't inspect, immigrant paperwork as fast as they do the coffee.
What? Please preach it. And they're like, yeah, coffee beans got roach shit on it, man. We got to stop having
Put it through.
Send it right now, but there's somebody who's been trying to fucking get citizens. He's been here for 20 years. He's like, bro, I filled out the paperwork 20 times already.
And he's going to build way more buildings than you've ever thought. Like, I don't get it.
Damn. Because, I mean, our food's fucked up over here. We have modified everything, natural flavors. Everything has something fucking fake in it.
Oh, shit, man.
You know? So
No.
you eat rice. What else do you eat? Let's not veer
Bro,
off.
I eat a lot of fish like tilapia, salmon,
Okay.
sand bass, things that are high in protein, low in fat, and yeah, a lot of greens. You gotta have the greens. That's what keeps your stomach rolling.
The greens?
Yeah, everybody forgets that your metabolism is a muscle. You gotta work it out,
That's crazy.
and it needs omegas, aminos, just like anything else. I mean, to flourish.
Yeah, and I worked out pretty heavy for like 9 months at one point in my life. This was a few years ago, but I noticed that whenever I like got to my peak, I was like, my metabolism was higher. I wasn't eating as much. I had a bunch of energy throughout the day, and it's like, well, I went to Burger King for fucking a year, and now it's like,
Yeah,
I don't know how to spell metabolism anymore.
It's rough out there, and so yeah, I had to cut out like whey because, man, I've learned a lot, and a lot of things go with diet. So growing up, man, my grandfather, he has IBS. My dad has IBS, and this is all poor diet from him coming to America.
hate
He was
that,
able
dude.
to eat whatever he wanted, so he got IBS.
Like, I hate having IBS because if somebody offered me $1 million and I gotta take a shit, I'm
gotta
gonna
take a shit.
Man, fuck that $1 million. I gotta go to the bathroom.
That's rough.
What?
Yeah.
So, anyways, IBS.
Yeah, man, they were trying to say that I had that shit, and, it was passed down to me, so I was worried. And so I made a drastic call. I was already playing football. I was going to have to be redshirted as a freshman in college, weigh 215 pounds, all this extra stuff. And basically.
What's up, big dog?
What's up, buddy?
Okay, bet.
Anyways, yeah, so I was going to have to be redshirted as a freshman, special diet and all this strict stuff. So
They tell you have to.
Oh, yeah, you're going to have to work out, be a scout team, get my ass kicked for a whole year.
That's. I was on the scout team. I was a
Yeah.
dummy getter. Condra, go get those dummies.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Coach Gill.
This is college, though. To get there, you have to get your ass whipped. So Stillwater.
College.
Yeah, and
I'm
then
glad you didn't have to have a coach touch you in the inappropriate way. You know what I mean?
no way,
I'm
man.
glad you didn't have to go through that.
Yeah, hey, dude, you got to do that anyways. I hope we don't have to do that to get famous. I hope this lands it, cause
I think it will.
I'm not sucking dick for nothing.
Yeah, I'm not doing that shit.
No.
I'm not gonna get on my knees for anybody. For sure.
Get my own record deal.
What and I really and to touch on that, it's so hard being real. The realest people go through the most shit, and that's why it's hard for us to get out of, because I'm not being real. I'm being real on the streets doing Long Story Short show. I'm being real doing a comedy show where I tell people to shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? I'm being real, and it's so hard to be real because that's the wrong thing to do now.
No, it's fucked up, man.
You know?
Last time we were out at the bar, man, there was some brothers there that I was, trying to conversate with and
Maverick, come here.
explain to them basically that, we don't have to sit back and wait for handouts. We don't have to jump into the game. We don't have to dribble a ball. You don't have to be a rapper. There's so many ways out.
Amen.
I'm involved in tariff trading,
Amen.
I work with people that don't even speak English, and I love it. I work with people
Man, that is fucking
don't even
dope.
come from this country, and it has been the best blessing. Here I do cannabis when I'm home.
Let's give a fucking round of applause for that shit, dude. What a beautiful statement that was, dude. Damn.
When I do cannabis when I'm home, man, I've worked with all kinds of people, but as a cannabis consultant, I used to specialize in saving like red zone companies, mom and pop shops that are going down. Mm-hmm. So like Bar Rescue, you've seen that show? Mm-hmm. So I was like John Tafer of the cannabis world.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You was.
Yeah. So because I've been, my grandfather comes from Iran,
The
bro.
sweetest shit. Stop selling it.
Yeah, cut it out. Cut it out.
You ain't making no money because you're buying this shit.
Yeah, your garden hand's ass.
Yeah.
Booty.
Yeah, he's lying to you.
He is. He's definitely lying to you.
Damn.
But I'd have to help them, and people literally stop their $100,000 businesses a month, as in chicken houses, as in whatever farm, cows. What they will take up chunks of their land to try and join this $1 million industry, and they don't think about strategic SKUs, dressing anything, actually having a business plan to take forward when they do make product.
Yeah.
So they have metric tons of cannabis sitting in a shelf, and they're like, it's old now, I don't know what to do, I gotta sell it. And then they're like, Asian people, they're here,
Yeah.
and they're selling it cheap and fucking the market up.
Yeah,
And I'm
and
like,
they're selling it to people illegally.
bro, Asian people are always the best sellers. And first off, you gotta give it to Asian people. Asian people have had over 500 years of cannabis
And
cultivation.
they're smart.
They've been growing weed before you were growing weed, buddy. So, yeah, I mean, you got your genetics from Asia or the Middle East. Or
you got to give it up for Genghis Khan. He was killing you when you were sleeping. He was a thug.
Yeah,
Give it up for them guys, and the people that followed him. He was the first cult leader. We're gonna kill him when they sleep. Everybody was like, "That's a bet."
Yeah,
He's right. We're gonna charge in there when everybody's snoring.
No, for real, you don't.
And
fuck
it's
with
scary.
nobody like that.
Yeah, it's scary. That's scary because that means that guy was fucking pure evil.
That's Freddy Krueger shit.
That's
bro.
some pure evil shit. It's different whenever when you have the power of people, when you have like 500,000 people behind you that agree with whatever you say.
That's nuts.
It's kind of like Biden. He just agrees with whatever the fuck they tell him to say.
Yeah, wherever. I think they all do, to be honest. I think we're finally seeing that it doesn't matter who's in that chair.
At least I can talk.
Yeah. Well, and then that too.
Okay.
I like to bring up politics because it's supposed to be a thing as we grow up. That's a part of our future. We're supposed to understand that more. But every time I have this conversation with anybody, they talk about the two dumb motherfuckers that are just completely so ignorant.
I look at it like this. If we're going to have a president, he needs to be able to beat a sumo wrestler. And if the president can't get in a sumo wrestling match and win or significantly put up a battle, he doesn't need to be president. If you can't get into a sumo match with a low-ranking sumo wrestler, go look at a sumo wrestler. Go look at what they do.
I feel like that.
They're fucking badass.
I don't feel like anybody would be president then.
Nobody would. There'd be a sumo wrestler as president because, I mean, what the fuck?
Shit, at least.
And then people don't take that, and it's like that's a joke, right? Okay, that's fine. It's like, yeah, because no president could beat a sumo wrestler. And you think about it, you're like, well, that's kind of fucked up because if I can beat you up as my 15-year-old nephew could beat you up, then, bro, how does he convince people to vote for him? How can I fuck with you? I could beat you up. I could literally beat you in a Beyblade match.
Oh yeah, bro. Let it
rip. Uno. It couldn't even be fighting. It could be I could jack off more than you.
And that's the thing, though. It's just politics stuff. It's crazy, man. It's just so.
But everything's political.
Yeah, nowadays.
Oh, you drink whole milk?
Yeah.
You fucking whole milk. Queer drinker.
That's on the left side.
I drink
right?
almond milk. Yeah, we're stronger than you, bro. We drink almond water, bitch. You whole drink. You drink. Just go suck on a cow's tit. Why don't you?
You haven't winged from a tit yet, bud.
What? Everything's political.
Fuck,
you don't buy Huggies, bro? You buy Pampers?
Yeah, bro.
You fucking Democrat.
Yeah, I walked out of my dispensary and somebody told me that, hey, man, Snapple doesn't support cannabis. I said, well, I didn't give a fuck until now.
I haven't bought one of those in 8 years. I don't even know what the jar looks like anymore.
Bro, Cottonmouth smoking a fatty down the highway.
Gas station Snapple?
Yeah, bro, it was just calling to me. Snapple Apple, bro? What the fuck?
I'm not a Snapple guy, bro. I'd rather boost Sunny D at my ass, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my god.
I don't know about Snapple. I just feel like Snapple's like tried to take what Welch's, did.
For sure.
And then water down the concentrate and they put it in a jar and called it Snapple Apple.
Those motherfuckers.
And just water. It's like Yoo-hoo. It's just water and Hershey
Soy.
syrup.
Soy.
They're like, fuck, we'll just make chocolate milk better. We'll take the milk out and put water in it. That's literally what Yoo-hoo is. It's water and chocolate syrup mixed together.
That's wild.
You could go get a thing of chocolate syrup from Walmart and get a gallon of water. It costs you like $5 and you can have a whole gallon of Yoo-hoo in like 10 minutes. Just pour the chocolate syrup in the fucking water, the gallon of water, and then just shake that gallon of water up and it'll turn into Yoo-hoo. Just liquid shit. Brown water. Kind of looks like a Rio Grande.
That's fucking terrible, bro.
It's crazy.
So I wonder what that looks like. And it comes out like yellow? What's your insides look like?
I mean, it comes out like, it looks like chocolate milk, but like 2% chocolate milk. Like the milk you get at McDonald's,
Yeah, man, it's fun. People make fun of me because of how I eat, and healthy is funny. My family and shit, they crack up, dude. They're like,
you're so skinny, you need to eat.
And none of them are fat, bastards. They just eat like soul food. Like
and the white people, I get skinny. My grandma thinks I'm on drugs. She just feeds me breakfast every morning. She's cooking me fucking fried right, pies. Baby, you're getting too skinny. Come in here. I got your beans and cornbread made. I got 3 Coca-Colas ready for you. Yeah, thank you, Grandma. Thank you, Mimi.
Well, and that's the thing, though. Is like, dude, food is cool, but like I said, I'm from Louisiana, so
Bro, will you get me a beer?
The family,
Please.
the family roots is like Cajun food. Everybody's tripping out about Cajun food. I'm like, it's the same 3 seasonings on everything. What's so crazy about it? And it's spicy as fuck, and it comes out sideways.
It's a taste. It's the taste of the food. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, how'd they go from mud to
Like,
Zam?
Bow. You know what I'm saying? It's that, and it's the way they dance in Louisiana. Describes the. Thank you, sir. It describes the real flavor of Louisiana. You see them guys dancing there?
Yeah, they be jigging for sure.
Jigging, yeah. That jigging shit is.
That's just spicy. That's the BGs. That's
Yeah.
the IBS.
Yeah, they don't got no MSG. They just have fucking
IBS, dog.
Yeah. And so it make fun of your diet. I mean, what the fuck? How does that make you feel? I mean, like,
Makes
do you
me
ever
feel-
look at them and go, "Hey, I can do more push-ups than you"?
All day, and then they come and ask me.
You can't do this.
They want to go to the gym and have a good time. I go to the gym. It's like therapy because there's dumb motherfuckers out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I understand mental health for sure.
So going to the gym makes you smart against the dumb people.
Makes me feel
I
smarter.
fuck with that because I do push-ups and shit. I've been trying to get my shit back together, but it's hard to get away from a bad diet.
What's that mental training like when you lock into? It don't even have to be the gym. Just training yourself, being in that whole inside of yourself. You know what I mean? Not worrying about what's going on. It's you against yourself.
But it's hard when I drive by Taco Bell and go, man, I don't need it. And then I turn in there. I'm already in the drive-thru. I'm at the fucking window. I'm like, I had to just tell myself I didn't need it. But it's
Bro, that shit's contagious because
it's
every time I
sad,
hang
dude.
out with you, I hit Taco Bell after. But I'm usually like shit faced.
damn. And see, it's like, do I put that on people to go buy and make bad diet
Yeah,
decisions?
you're definitely a.
That is, you know what I mean? Like, damn.
It's everyone. We do it. You know, it's easy to say. Let's go get. You know.
If I ever made you go to Taco, if I ever convinced you to go to Taco Bell after you heard my voice, I just want to apologize. and I want to apologize about my last comedy show because this is something I've been meaning to say. A lot of people came to that show that know me from my previous life when I had hair. And as a comedian, I understand that I should have warned people, like, hey, I'm going to say some shit you might not like. I'm going to say some shit that might offend you. But as an entertainer, I don't mean it in a derogatory way. I should have definitely warned everybody. Like, I'm going to do some crowd work. There was people in there that never seen me in my life. I might have said some things out of line. I got out of line. I want to apologize to Benz. I want to apologize to myself. I want to apologize to people that paid to see that. You know what I mean? You should never had to pay to see me get out of line. But it's being a comedian is hard because I shouldn't have to tell myself sorry. I'm telling myself sorry right now, you know, and for somebody that got hurt because I told him to shut the fuck up, man. Listen, if you felt that way, maybe you should shut the fuck up. Because when somebody tells me something I don't like to hear, I always try to, or not even shut the fuck up. And it's tough because when somebody tells you something that you don't want to hear, like I said, the truth is ugly. It's gonna bring ugly out. It ain't gonna bring beauty out. How many people you tell the truth to? Go meet a fat person today and tell them they're fucking fat.
Oh, dude, don't do that.
What are they going to tell you? What they're going to be like, excuse me? Bro, you're fucking fat. Why are you
You're still fat shaming?
I mean, but can you go up to somebody and tell them that? Because you can't even call them fat. You got to.
No.
You can't even be honest with them. Like, bro, you're out of shape, man. Your health is going downhill. And it's like they've never had nobody in their life that cared about them because nobody's telling them that.
Oh, no, because they people fat too.
You know? Yeah. And that's sad.
It's a culture thing.
It's sad, man. Look, I love my family, man, but it's sad. It's weight is and it's not even and when I see somebody, because I even think about myself about this one, I've gained the weight because of depression and shit that I've been through in my off-camera life, and fucking I'm going through every day. It's not just like I'm making a bad decision where it's like I'm just gonna eat Taco Bell and fuck everybody. It's like, no, I'm like going through shit, man. And I think that's another thing people don't understand is like, that person just didn't gain weight because they're just happy and they just want to be big.
No shit.
You know? It's if everybody could look like you, we would do it. You know?
Yeah, I see that. It's that's the plan though, is make everything easily accessible. Give people crutches. Crutches aren't a bad thing. Emotional support, if you will. And people are more hurt than ever. People have more platform than ever. They're able to reach out and tell someone that their opinion doesn't matter. People use opinions more than anything.
But I think some people have opinions that don't even need to be saying them.
Oh, yeah, a lot of people shouldn't speak at all.
You know?
Some things shouldn't be said at all. But as far as your health, I think that if we all cared about each other more and we weren't trying to,
we need to
clown.
bring back Tybo. We
Oh,
need
shit.
we need to bring back Tybo. We need to bring back that one dude in the leotard. We need to bring back that shit, man. Remember those days?
On the trampoline?
On the trampoline, bro? Yeah. Yeah, that shit. Yeah, the classes, you know what I'm saying? Or because now you see the little Asian lady, she's like, ooh. It's like, oh, yeah, we need to bring that back maybe. You know what I mean?
I think everyone, especially us men.
Or what if fast food places, when you went to the drive-thru, they say, you sure you want this? Do you need it?
Well, they just
Why don't they just tell us that? Like, are you sure you need that? What?
And what are they honestly serving that's honestly so bad? I was trying to think about this the other day. I said, what the hell is so bad about a hamburger?
Well, tell me.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm like,
Okay,
the
well,
bread?
I'm going to tell you right now. My grandma going to go get you some buns from Harps up the road.
Oh, shit.
And she going to get some meat, and she going to be in the kitchen. They're going to be smoking this house, and it's going to smell like... And then when you eat that burger, and then you feel the way you feel... When tomorrow, when you go to McDonald's and get a double quarter pounder and you got a fake bun, fake meat, starch,
That's
added modified shit, at least that beef she got's 80-90. It's real beef. I don't know if it's real beef at McDonald's, but I know the bread's fake at McDonald's.
And it does go right through you because your protein sources go right through you.
And they modified this food so much to where it's like, okay, if the burger can set out for 3 days and not change, my Mimi's burger sets out for 3 days. I get mold on the side of it.
3 days. McDonald's did a 6-year challenge in space, cuz.
Okay, I'm giving y'all y'all's flowers right now, McDonald's, you motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of McDonald's people. They're opening up the Cosmos. They're trying to be 7 Brew now. McDonald's is tapping into this drink, this coffee. I see fucking another coffee shop popping up. They're like churches now.
Bro, dude, they be putting some shit in there.
7 Brew, Scooter, 7 Brew. Bro, my bitch drinking energy drink. Shout out to my bitch. She drinking energy drink. She takes a drug test for the state. She's in an outpatient program. She drinking energy drink from 7 Brew. She failed a drug test for Oxycontin and fucking and something else on the drug test. She waited a little bit, drank some water, pissed again. It came up clean. She got an energy drink from 7 Brew, and the drug test came up Oxycontin and fucking, I think it was like Coke or crack or something. It was cocaine and Oxycontin.
Man.
And if an energy drink is bringing up that there's a chemical in there that's bringing up on a drug test, the drug test don't know if it's Oxycontin or Coke. Okay? And you just drank an energy drink, she's sober. She doesn't do no drugs. She doesn't smoke weed.
Was you up or down, motherfucker?
Bro, and she took a piss test an hour later and she pissed clean. Fine. These piss tests are getting sent to a clinic. They're getting spun around in a gyro thing doing thousands of RPMs. They're figuring out how much. And it's like, bro, it's like.
You better tell her to stay away from her friends with the problems right now.
I'm staying away from 7 Brew. The next thing you know, they're going to be people dying from fentanyl poisons. These people dying from Panera drinks.
Oh, yeah, man.
Or Panera bread. You know, let's put 3,000 milligrams of caffeine in here. Everybody's addicted to it. They'll be okay. There's no tolerance to caffeine.
Yeah, now they're talking about caffeine sensitivity. That's a big thing. And I'm like, yes, people are very sensitive to
because
caffeine.
if you've been having it for fucking 100 years and like, what do you expect?
Yeah, generations
your
take
baby,
it in.
these babies are coming out with caffeine problems. No wonder they're crying for 12 hours because they need a Coke.
They need a Coke, baby.
Coca-Cola. They need. Your mama drank Coke and ate pickles the whole time she was pregnant with your dumb ass.
No, for real.
That's why she can't breastfeed, bitch. She's got fucking syrup coming out of her titties.
I'm trying to think about it, but I've never seen kids like get upset about like not having food before. But like younger siblings, like my youngest sibling, 6'5", dude, 6'5", and he's only like 15. He's been that size since like 12, dude. I'm like,
you see that George Foreman story? He grew up not
just
having
like
food.
that.
Yeah,
just like that.
Can I eat that?
Yeah,
I would have gave it to him.
yeah, I'd have fed that nigga.
I would have been best friends with him. Anyways.
Yeah, but my brother's huge, and then like I got cousins that are all on the same class, and they're all huge. And I said, man, it's in the motherfucking chicken, because history and origin. I got to grow up here in the South. Motherfuckers been hunting shit for a long time. I've killed.
What's your favorite thing to hunt?
A deer.
Yeah,
probably a deer.
I don't know. Turkey hunting's pretty fun, dude.
I haven't actually been.
Like
turkey
you get
hunting.
to get out there and call them like. And, oh yeah, dude, and you think about it, you're like, he's so dumb. He's like, he's like looking for it. He's like, I'm coming, baby. You know.
Well, it's so crazy. But no, just growing up here, people would hunt stuff. And I'm like, all right, man, you hunt turkeys, you hunt duck, you hunt deer, you hunt a pig. You're still hunting pheasant, you're still hunting quail, you know? Dove. Where the fucking chicken?
You don't hunt chickens.
Where the fucking chicken?
I think the closest thing to a chicken's a quail.
Where the chicken, bro?
Chicken? You ain't.
Why ain't you hunting chicken, bro?
Because they didn't need to.
Nick, why ain't there more people posted up with their chicken?
Just holding it up like a deer, like what a rack. It's like a chicken.
Or 20 of them.
Well, they are. They're cockfighters. You know what I'm saying? Actually, those are the guys with the good chickens.
Bruh, I'm still trying to find the history of this chicken hunting. I'm doing a lot of research on it.
Was that a thing? Chicken hunting?
Where's the chicken?
I mean, bro, what do you mean though? Because I think they could just. It's like a general thing. Like, oh, I could catch that.
What about the turkey and the duck?
Well, the turkey's pretty big, and it's like a fucking 50, 80 pound bird. Like, it's a big bird.
We grow turkey.
Yeah, but not wild turkey. They're growing modified turkey. They took a certain turkey. Like, if you go see a big gobbler who's been walking around for fucking 3 years and his hearing is fucking immaculate, and he can hear you, the fart fork comes out, and you shoot, and he's got a big old beard on him, his feathers are red, and like, those are real country. Those are real turkeys. Like these birds will fucking, like, they got talons. If it's scared, it'll come off the roost and come grab your fucking eye out of you.
You the guy I've been looking for this whole time. I'm trying to find the birds.
And the best way to catch turkeys is to be naked and cover yourself up in a bunch of mud and shit and be naked. It's the best way to catch them.
Wow.
You don't even got to shoot them. If you
so do you post a picture naked too? Like I did.
Yeah, when I hold it up, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just got the mud all on me and shit.
Wow.
You know, and I hang the turkey, like, I'll hold it up by its neck so its body's covering up my privates and shit, you know?
Oh, okay.
And I'll wipe the shit off my eyes so I just look like a fucking wild man out there. Look like Donnie from fucking...
That's wild, bro. Well, but yeah, man, I got to figure out this history of this chicken, man, because...
You got me fucking thinking about chicken hunting.
Bro, it's all fuck. You ain't gonna find nothing. And...
I mean, what the fuck, bro? Nobody was hunting chickens. Where'd they come from?
Where'd they come from, bro? They made
Noah must have brought them bitches over here.
2 of them.
That's okay. Noah brought everything over. He must have brought 2 gay people. He must have brought 2 trannies and 2 non-binaries and 2 Zers.
Hey, bro.
I'm sorry. Am I about to get canceled? I'm sorry. Am I about to get fucking... Am I about to get canceled? Am I about to get canceled? Come on now.
But no, man.
Now I want to veer off a little bit, man. On the way over here, my buddy, he got a new toy. He got a breathalyzer in his car.
Oh, shit.
Probably one of the best toys to have for your car, I think, in 2024. Most people are getting them now. It's a new thing, you know. Hey, I got a breathalyzer, man. And he goes, man, I like it, but I hate it at the same time. And I said, why, man? And he goes, well, I got to suck on it for 2 minutes. And then I got to blow on it for 2 minutes before I start my car up. And I thought, damn. You know, I don't even think my girlfriend could do that. She barely sucks me on for 30 seconds. I don't know if it's because my dick tastes weird or... But,
they're jaw tired.
You know, they always have that lame excuse. My jaw's tired. You were talking for an hour. You know, shut the fuck up.
That's why.
You didn't even breathe the whole time you were talking. But, yeah, and so I said, man, I was sitting there thinking, I said, you got to suck on it for 2 minutes and blow on it for 2 minutes. And he's like, yeah, man, I still want to drink and drive. I was like, I think I got it for you, bro. I said, you got to go buy a wet and dry vac. And you got to get some Gorilla Tape. And you got to tape the end of that wet and dry vac up to that end of that breathalyzer. You know, when you're going down the road, blowing for 2 minutes. Man, sucking for 2 minutes. Man, you know what I'm saying? Hit that switch, baby. So he came and picked me up before we came to this podcast. And he had the wet and dry vac in the front seat. I worked the switch, you know. It works pretty good. You know what I'm saying? We're drinking a couple beers on the way here. You know what I'm saying? Right back to his roots, baby, you know.
Man, that's funny. Like, one of my good buddies just got out of rehab for being, you know, addicted to alcohol.
Oh, he had a toy too. He had the breathalyzer.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
And
they call it a blow and go.
A blow and go.
I used to call my ex-girlfriend that.
So every time you stop the car, do you have to blow?
I think every time he comes to red light, he's got a
a red light.
And you know what? This is crazy because I think the breathalyzer can tell like how shitty his breath smells.
Oh.
And I was like, you got to make sure you spit in the wet and dry vac because if not, it's gonna know that you know you got clean breath. Yeah, your breath don't smell like ass. You know, I bet a breathalyzer measures how ass your breath smells.
Ass it is, yeah. How much carbon's coming out?
And you got to think the cops. He's like, blow, 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 and you've already been blowing for 2 minutes, and he's still telling you to blow, 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 suck, blow. And then when he tells you to stop sucking, he shoots you. Oh fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, put your lips on the motherfucking breathalyzer, hands up, bang. You know what I'm saying? That's how fast it ends. You can't even get drunk anymore and drive. Which is scared. How long are we in this? 40 minutes? Okay. What, do we got any chats? Okay, well, let me look at the chats. Does he need a... What's up, big dog?
What you need? Get.
Let me see if we got any chats, man. I don't know if we got chats in here. We might have chats. We might not have chats. A long story short, going up, man. Thank you, sports and shit.
Sports and shit, huh?
That's a beautiful podcast. We talk about sports and shit. You know what I'm saying? But we're live right now, man. It's a live podcast. This is Trash Talk Live, man.
Well, yeah, man.
Let's talk about that comedy set. I want to hear some of your material. I didn't get to hear because nobody could shut the fuck up.
Man, that show was good, man. Like you said though, you shouldn't have to apologize for being a comedian. When you come to any comedy show, jokes are gonna come. And then if you come,
people are gonna get oppressed.
Yeah, you can't.
Hecklers are gonna. Yeah.
I mean, you live in the free speech world. Don't come to no show.
When you pay for something and you realize you don't want to be there, I know you're upset. I go to Walmart and buy shit I don't want all the time, and I get home and I dislike it. But it's not like you're broke. It's not like I offended you. You went to work the next day.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a joker.
Yeah, don't take it to heart because I talk shit for a living.
I'm bald and overweight. What do you want me to do? I mean,
Yeah.
you got me beat, man. Come on.
Yeah, I still haven't got my donkey in land, so. And like I said, I come here and everyone's like, "You're black," and I'm like, "I'm barely black, like just barely."
You pull out your fucking ancestor report. You're like, "Check this shit out."
No shit. And
1%.
I'm like, if I'm black, where's everything I was supposed to get? You know, and
I ain't into that shit, man. Ain't y'all supposed to get y'all's motherfucking reparations?
Yeah, we ain't gonna get it. It ain't gonna happen.
That's fucked up. Because you got to get Trump in office.
Yeah, that's true. Gotta put somebody in there. Somebody going. That's the white people. That's y'all's nigga for sure.
Yeah.
That's y'all's ghetto. That's y'all dude.
Because I even think that the white people that voted for Biden, they're looking back now going,
like,
yeah, never gonna admit that.
No.
Gonna go die with that
I
shit.
don't even vote with.
Yeah. Whoa, didn't you say, don't tell me you, and you got to think, like all their friends that come over, they're like, did you vote for Joe? And they're like, no, I forgot to vote.
Nah, bro, I was late. I was at work.
And they're sipping their wine. They're like, I forgot to vote. I voted for fucking Joe. I voted for all electric cars by 2025.
Yeah, they're looking at the.
Fuck winter. When winter comes in the South, you ain't gonna be able to drive. You're just gonna have to walk and buggy everywhere.
It's so fucked up, and then people want me to like pick between two racist dudes that like to touch weird, little kids and shit. And like, I don't.
And they're giving them a special name, like, oh, they're just attracted to minors.
No, the Great White Hope and. Man, I'm telling you, I don't know how to explain it. Like one of my friends who just got discharged.
Well, try to explain it.
She just
when you try to explain something you don't know how to explain, that's the best way to do it.
Let me read these.
And one second, it's like people they got problems with other people. If you got a problem with somebody, go tell them, and then just tell them like, hey, we're gonna physically fight about this. If you can't physically beat me in this altercation, why'd you even bring it up, man?
Yeah.
People gotta end the problems by physical combat.
War.
You know what I mean? Two lions, they lying it out, man. And one of them gets raped. So,
man, yeah, those guidelines, and we can use animal analogies, but like
we're animals.
Like one of my creepy ass friends, like we've been always trying to find comedians.
But we're the only ones that aren't in a zoo.
Well, you gotta, man. There's
the state fair is kind of a fucking zoo,
It's bad practice, though. We gotta watch what we do. Bad practice with everything.
I want all the zoos to stop. Like, stop putting a fucking 800-pound silverback gorilla in a fucking 13 by 13 foot cage, expecting him to be nice every day to you.
Yeah, and
his name is Jerry.
He don't eat bananas.
And he's looking at everybody. He's like,
my name not Jerry, nigga.
He's like, bro, my name ain't even Jerry.
He's like, I'm like 3 claps and a fucking chest pump. Like,
bro, I seen it today. There was 2 females working at a zoo there in Dallas, Texas, and they were in there feeding him. Well, one of them comes in with a tray. She sets it down. He come running up. Boom, knocks the tray out. She starts backstepping. There's another white girl. She got the 5-gallon bucket. Bro, the silverback is like basically saying, this is my fucking, you just woke me up. Like,
Bitch.
you scared me. You know what I'm saying? Like, the white girl's hiding behind a tree. And the lady in the video goes, I don't think he sees her. He smells her. No, he's 1,200 pounds. He knows exactly where the fuck she's at. He knows exactly how, he's scared because he feels cornered. So the gorilla knocks that tray over, looks at her. She shuts the door. He runs to the wall, turns around. So he knows, okay, the bitch behind the tree's over there. That bitch's over there. He's looking at both of them like a Western fucking dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. These white girls are like, she don't even know what to do. The lady holding the camera's like, God, please save her. God.
Karen.
God, please save her. And I'm like, listen, bitch, God ain't coming back for this shit. That's for sure. And you know, it's like you see that animal being scared. Why the fuck do we have zoos?
Bro, we gotta dominate everything.
They're making money off of these. When I go see the zoo in Tulsa, man, I feel bad for them motherfuckers, man. In the summer, they're like, it's so hot and humid here. Tigers and lions, they don't like that shit, man. They're struggling. And people's paying to go see them. Look, baby, there's a tiger.
Would never go near them. It's just like that with a culture, too. I mean, me growing up being multiculturally, people always tell me I'm not black enough or something like that. And I'm like, first off, you don't hang out with black people for a reason. We're in Poto, Oklahoma. I'm your only black friend because I live here. You don't go anywhere. I said, and all the black people are on the other side of the water. I said,
wow.
I was like, from Spiro to Fort Coffee to the rest of Arkansas. I said, it still goes up that way and down the waterway. I was like, it ain't far from the boat. That's all I can say. And I'm just trying to tell you, like, man, you wouldn't hang around no real niggas. I always try to tell people that. They're like, man, there's police brutality. We rewind 3 years ago, and they were like, defund the police. I'm like, nah, man. You ever been to the ghetto?
Yeah.
The last time I went home, I said, I watched a 9-year-old dust a whole car, bro. Like, they ride dirt bikes, bro. Like,
people like RT getting picked up like a kid. He the one smoking you.
Bro.
He knows how to work a clutch. He could pop that bitch and do a wheelie, and they're 9 and 10 years old wearing ski masks and shit. And
Teardrops.
Some of these 9 and 10 years old look like they're fucking 15 and 16.
Teardrop. Gold teeth.
God.
Tattoos.
Taking your shit, leaving you leaking.
In front of your bitch.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And taking her. Playing Yahtzee with her and shit. You know, she don't know how to play Yahtzee till he fucking met her. Which is crazy. They could play Yahtzee and fuck. I can't even drive a dirt bike. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, that's all they was doing. They called themselves like the Black Boys or some shit. And they ride around their little dirt bikes. And they cut them off on purpose, you know, wanting them to say something. He huffed and puffed out the window.
I would just be in a car and just hit him. Doing 65, just end it.
That's
and
what
keep
I was
driving,
saying.
you know what I'm saying?
Driving, yeah.
What happened? I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I was drinking because apparently if you drink and drive and kill somebody, you can get away with it pretty much. Because it's the alcohol that takes effect on your brain. And you can just be like, well, I was actually drunk, man. Fuck Miller High Life for letting me drink 18 beers. And the guy at the gas station sold me them. And, like, it's really Miller High Life's fault.
Nah. It's the gun's fault, huh?
It's the intoxication. That girl who stabbed her boyfriend 18 times and killed her and got away with it because she said she smoked weed and the girl didn't tell her it was weed.
Damn.
And she got away with it. And the lawyer said, well, she smoked a joint and they never told her what was in it. And she stabbed her boyfriend 18 times, and she's walking around right now. She's going to Sephora right now.
No one rolls cigarettes like that anymore unless you're doing bad.
What?
Yeah. You're rolling cigarettes. You're just trying to save $1 somewhere for, you know, I don't know why, but stop smoking cigarettes if you're rolling them. It's
Man,
not
if you're
that
rolling
serious.
cigarettes, you're
You're
still stuck in the Great Depression. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You never figured it out.
Damn.
You know?
Pistol Pete shit.
Yeah, if you're still rolling cigarettes, you might as well just fucking walk everywhere you go. You know, just give your car up.
But yeah, no, that's how it is though. Like culturally, that's really how it is just dealing with that. Say you wouldn't go around no real niggas. I said if I brought 10 of them from fucking Lafayette, Louisiana down here, I said this whole fucking place would be on fire.
Fuck.
I mean, on fire. I mean, dude, they killing it, bro. I don't enjoy nothing about it. People love some Cajun food. I said, that's why all the Cajun food out here, because motherfuckers leave that place. It ain't the water. It ain't the water, I promise you. There's nothing out there. But for the most part, when it comes to anything, people they like to talk about stuff and they're not involved. And people like to think that when war, like we talk about war and everything we got going on, we might be going to war. Might be going to war for like 6 years now.
54% of America's overweight, man. You're going to have to put ho-hos and extra Splenda in the motherfucking MREs now. You're going to have to put insulin shots and you ain't going to be able to put plain biscuits. You're going to have to put cinnamon rolls in that motherfucker.
That's one thing I always say too is like, do you know the health problems? Because I hold a nursing license. I used to be a nurse. I understand that people. That's
crazy.
People don't realize the diabetes issue. I mean, they call Alzheimer's and dementia when that's really diabetes.
It's diabetes, yeah. And it's like it's not Alzheimer's. It's just something that's taken effect over your body for so long, and those are the side effects.
Yeah,
you don't have control to your mind. You don't have access.
Mm-hmm. And so side effects now become diagnosis.
And
now it's misdiagnosis.
And you think, like, well, them doctors are lying to me the whole time. I didn't even have IBS, man. I just had big dick syndrome. That's fucked up, man.
Yeah, I was just eating too many Taco Bell. Too much Taco Bell, bro. Shouldn't be smoking weed.
Nobody told me ramen noodles is made out of dog shit and fish water, you know?
No shit. Like, you got IBS. Like, no, I'm eating ramen noodles, microwave burritos.
Or back in the day when you didn't even catch it and your doctor came in and goes, oh, well, I think you got IBS.
Yeah.
And you fucking skip the whole I think part, and then you go home and like, well, doc said I got IBS.
Yeah. Usually when you do find out that doctors really don't know.
And then 10 years later, he's like, damn, he said I think.
They call it a practice. It's a practice, Doctors practice. So.
Bitch went to college for 15 years to get out and practice the rest of his life. How the fuck does that happen? You become a doctor. Shake my hand. Here we go.
See you in 2
applauses and shit. Hey, how you doing? Just graduated. About to start fucking giving people Oxycontin and hydrocodone for the rest of their life.
Oh, my God.
Hey, you want heart problems and fucking dementia? Right here. I got you.
Dude, yeah, the opioid crisis.
Well, your knee hurts. Let me give you a Percocet 40. They just came out.
Those lawsuits are still going on for... like, people have been murdered centuries ago.
Wait a minute, these dudes made Oxycontin. Y'all still letting these motherfuckers drive around and take photos on the red carpet?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, they're still making Tylenol too.
Wait a minute, yeah. Wait a minute. You could tell me that this motherfucker right here is giving away death.
They're trying to flip the script. And
all you gotta do is get insurance and you can die. Come on, sign up, man. Fuck that. Fuck what you got going on, man.
They're telling people with all these heart problems, take Tylenol.
I don't even feel bad for homeless people now. I know why they're homeless. They don't want to get insurance and die, man. Heroin ain't killing them. You can't even push them over.
They're not even having a bad time.
You ever tried to go push over a dude on fentanyl or heroin? You can't push him over. Like, we should have had the Twin Towers built out of fucking fentanyl users and fucking dope heads because you can't even knock them down.
Bruh.
You hear me?
Bruh. That was a wild time.
That was a wild time, man. You could go on an airplane and never get checked. I just let you on the airplane with...
Man, it's terrible.
Bro, and the sad part is I've been to the airport in Miami and like I'm in the line. I see these two German Shepherds. I'm like, I'm fucked up. I got the weed vape hanging around my neck on a lanyard. I get up in the line. The dog comes up to me. He don't even fucking do nothing. He walks by me. The other dog walks by me. He's like, go ahead and board the plane, man. I was like, all right. They're bomb dogs. They're gun dogs. They're not even worried about weed anymore. You can get high on a plane. Just take shrooms and... That is not a real person. I'm waving right now.
That motherfucker is not real.
Bitch, you ain't real. Get the fuck off. I gotta be in North Carolina. I'm about to go to a fucking non-binary wrestling event.
Well, do you remember when that plane...
No, I just thought of something. They need to have like gay wrestlers. We need to have a full gay wrestling...
I think most of the wrestlers
WGW, the World Gay Wrestling League, WGWL, bitch. I'm patenting it right now. Yep. And they all up in there in leotards and.
Where are you putting this at?
WGWL. We're gonna start it in Denver or Miami, where most of the gay population is.
Okay, I was like, you just can't flag that wherever you want.
You know what I'm saying? Miami or Denver. I would personally be in Miami because them gay guys work out. Yeah. They're tough. They're big. They're built. They eat a lot of yogurt. I'm not fucking with gay dudes in Miami. I might end up being gay if I go to Miami just to be safe. You know what I'm saying? But if you go to Denver,
gay people have the rights though.
When you go to Denver, they're kind of built like an iPhone 7, just slim and boring and fuckable, and
That's an event I'll never go on.
But a gay wrestling league, just all like you can't even join it unless you're gay.
Who's scouting the talent?
Tony Hinchcliffe. Yeah, he's like, hey, everybody, you definitely could be a wrestler. I'm going to oil you up after the show.
Let me see your finisher.
Yeah. And Redman's with him, too. He's doing a little sound. He's like, yeah. Redman. And then Tony gets on to him. He's like, don't do that, or I'm going to fuck you harder later. I love you, Tony, bro. I'm gonna kill when I get on Tony.
But yeah, no,
Kill
man.
Tony. What if somebody got on Kill Tony and just like pulled a gun out? Bitch, I'm ready right now.
That's a hate crime.
He's not even mad that he's gay. He's just mad that his name is Tony. He don't even.
Man, dude, you don't even know. Talk about gays, man. I have no problem with them.
Me neither,
I have
man.
so many in my family. It's not a problem.
Yeah,
like I said, I'm still fighting for my rights. I'm in line too.
I feel like I'm fighting for mine.
Yeah, what you mean, bro?
I'm losing them every day.
That's what all you white people keep saying.
I'm losing them, dude. I don't even give a fuck though. Like I just want to be able to hold a gun. I can't even do that.
Why?
Because of weed. I got arrested in fucking 2014 for a dumbass marijuana charge, and I ended up having a pair of brass knuckles on me. And anybody can look this up. They can go type in Austin Conjuring. The first thing it's gonna pull up is, felony, carrying a weapon, and I pled guilty to it and shit. But I can't even get my gun rights back. I'm a felon. I can't vote. I can't get my gun rights back.
How long ago was that?
2014 is when I got.
Oh yeah, you got a few more years, then you can.
I got intent to deliver and carrying a weapon at the same time.
Yeah.
So I got a drug charge with a weapon charge. So in the state of Arkansas, I could never get my gun rights back. I couldn't get a government pardon or anything because I got caught with a weapon, and I got in trouble for trying to deal drugs apparently. But I was gonna smoke it. I had less than a quarter on me.
Mm-hmm.
Just I had weed out of a bag in the cup holder, and I had weed in a bag in my jacket.
Yeah, I'm not a lawyer, but I just helped my dad go through that because
It's tough, dude. Because I think back on the cop, and I was just like, man, he just wanted to fucking get the guy above me and shit. He kept hounding me like, hey, snitch. Just tow my truck. I don't give a fuck about that bitch anyways, and I'll go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's sad that like he just took that as in his defense. He's like, I'm gonna fuck your life up.
Mm-hmm.
But what the scary part is he really didn't fuck me up, because I think about the people out there that went through what I went through that do carry a gun. They'll kill a cop. Those guys that are getting pulled over that are shooting the cops, they already know they're not supposed to have a fucking gun, and it might have been a way that they got tagged and they lost their right, and it's my only right to bear arms.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna let the government tell me that I'm a felon and I'm not allowed to carry firearms. Well, what if somebody starts shooting up this Walmart I'm in? You're telling me that Walmart's gonna protect me? They don't even have security at the door.
No. The last Walmart shooting, I literally left a concert and I was there for 30 minutes getting stuff from the deli to eat, bro. 30 minutes in Austin. Homie.
What?
Homie.
Tell me about that.
Bro, the police seen homeboy clocked him at a store with an AK. Dude, I guess people walk around like that all the time. I know Texas bears arms like crazy.
And we do down here, but in Arkansas, everybody knows, like, hey, man, it's a constitutional carry.
Yeah.
Everybody has a concealed weapon down here because you don't have to have a permit to conceal your weapon in Arkansas. It's constitutional carry, so they can carry a firearm and conceal it without. And if you're legal, you're good to go. So I mean, everybody, but in these states where it's like that, it's like, man, like, I mean.
Yeah, I've had to go through that because my Class D, and yeah, when I get pulled over. That's that car I pulled up in. Then I sell cars, so I was paying.
I gotta take a piss.
Yeah,
Talk about selling cars.
Hey man, I sell all kinds of cars.
Tell them how many cars you sold in the last when you was a car salesman. What was like the top best way to sell a car? Tell them.
But shit, when the gas prices was up, they want the ones with the lowest fuel costs. So I invested in 4-cylinder, 6-cylinder markets and stopped selling my Reds, my Hellcats, my Scat Packs, because nobody got any money anymore. Nobody can afford them things. But man, shit, you get your Jetta on a diesel Jetta, shit, 42 miles to the gallon, can't beat that. But no, I got into the market of selling cars because, like I said, the economy is so fucked up, and it really don't cost a lot to fix a car up. I mean, most average repairs are going to cost anywhere of a minimum of $1,500. And if you just need a good set of wheels, if you're not trying to be, bougie, which is a bad word to use, but if you're not bougie, buying a junker and putting a motor in and fixing that suspension is going to save your life. And you can do all that within $2,500 plus buying a $1,500 car, and you're good. And if you can't save up $3,000 in 2-3 months, then you need a second job or a third job, or you need to stop buying what you're buying.
Yeah, you can't make $35,000 a year and go get a $50,000 truck. It don't make no sense.
Well, that's America today.
And I feel like this is. I bought a few cars, man. Here goes a lighter I lost too, guys. It's I went to go buy a car one time, and it makes me think about it. It's like, well, I went in there, and he goes, man, this is, we can get you the car you want. It's going to be the payments. All you got to do is sign the dotted line. Wait a minute, that's it? And, he's telling me, he's like, hey, can you afford this and shit? But the way he's telling me, he's like, oh, yeah, you can afford this, blah, 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 blah. He's like, you sure you can do this? And then, well, he slips that in there at the end, and I just sign it and shit. And I'm thinking, man, I just bought a $50,000 car. I only make $37,000
a year.
You know what I mean? Like, that banker just fucked me up. He didn't even let me. And then I'm driving around in the truck. I'm like, what I got? I'm showing everybody and shit. He gets repoed 3 years later. Nobody gives a fuck what I'm fucking driving.
Nobody.
I'm driving a fucking a hatchback, a Hyundai Accent.
They're happier to see you lose.
Oh, God. And I'm driving up in my hatchback, and I'm still happy to hop out. And I'm like, what's good, man? And I'm like, man, because it's different whenever you get a car that's yours.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to see everybody down, but until they get something like that, they're like, man, I'm fucked up for thinking that way. I was hating on people for being gay, but then I ended up sucking a dick, and I kind of liked it, man. That's fucked up.
Never been there.
I was just saying, that's how people think. That's how people think. I mean, there's dudes out there right now that are trying to be a female. How can a man go through puberty and then become a 27-year-old man? Hair under, testosterone flowing through him at this point. You can't even reverse it. How can you tell me he can compete with a woman? And then they allow it. Hey, my name's Cassandra now. Cassandra Condry. I'm a female. I'm a female boxer. I'm a heavyweight female boxer now. I identify as a female. Okay, you're a female now. You can box in the female division. Cool. I'm about to start knocking bitches out. That's the scary part. You know what I'm saying? They're just, okay, cool. Because, I identify as a fish. I should be able to just live by a lake for free now. I need money now because I'm a fish. Okay, cool. No, not cool. Because the normal people out here working like me going, that's not cool. That's coming out of my paycheck. I'm a fish now. Oh, well, you can't be. You're,
our fish population.
Yeah, our fish. There's too many of y'all already.
Too many fishes.
We cut the cap off. You can't mine us no more. There's no more mining for... It's a selective group. You had to be a part of the LGBTQ goldfish community.
Goldfish.
My homie told me a funny thing last night. We were talking about service pets. And I said, fuck it. I'm about to get a goldfish as a service pet. Yeah.
So how you going to carry him?
In a fish bowl, a clear one. I'm going to put a little paramedic sticker on there and service fish and name him Jeffrey.
That's so hilarious.
Because Jeffrey gets into anywhere and everywhere,
I want a bird that just talk shit for me.
Ooh, if you had a raven on your shoulder.
Just talk shit for me.
Sorry, you can't come on with a raven. You. It's my service pet.
Check his vest.
And the raven's like, fuck you. Yeah, check his vest. Yeah. Or you have a hawk. Oh! And you walk in the airport and you're like, you got the shit on and shit. And sorry, you can't come on with a hawk, a hunter hawk. Oh, it's my service pet. Okay, you're good to go. Go ahead and board. And you get, and I'm on the plane. I walk on the plane. I'm like, hell yeah, man. I got A7. What? I got to sit by this guy, bird shitting on his arm and shit. I'm like, it's a 3-hour flight to Miami. I'm not even on a Spirit flight. I'm on an American flight. I thought I was fucking a step up. I was get on the plane. He got a motherfucking hawk on his arm.
That's a skit I'm trying to work into. Some of my buddies, a long time ago, they're like, man, we're going to start a cartoon. We're going to start.
Do they allow service pets on the plane?
I mean, a limited few.
What do you mean? I shot 100 Iraqis and you're free now, and I can't fly with my rat terrier?
No.
Come on, Maverick, we're fucking leaving.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to kick you, Bubba.
Fly Metro, bitch.
Spirit. We bring all service pets and everything. Actually, we're the only airplane company left that allows terrorists to fly with us. So pull up.
Hey man, hey, you seen that plane falling apart in the air? Didn't
Yeah,
you?
I don't like that.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
At least it wasn't Spirit.
I'd
man.
rather drive. You know what I mean?
It wasn't Spirit though.
I mean, I'd rather fly Spirit now, but fuck that. Like, it's like, damn.
We've been giving them
Shit's just falling apart, and they're just like, everybody's all right, man. Just calm down. How the fuck do you calm us down on a aluminum tube? And when you fly, you think everything's good until you hit turbulence, and that's what turbulence. It's air. It's like, make this bitch out of steel. I don't care how fucking many engines you gotta fucking put on this bitch. Start making these bitches out of steel. Aluminum. You want to wrap aluminum foil around a fucking soldered frame that you can get at the fucking hobby store, and then put rivets in it and call it good. And in the wings is a fuel tank. There's nothing in the wings but fucking fuel.
Yeah.
Are you fucking high right now? We're getting on this shit. There's people flying right now. They're comfortable with that shit. We trust American Airlines. This pilot flies 1,000 fucking minutes a week.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you.
A day. What the fuck are you talking? These pilots are going to sleep doing this. I'm putting on a pilot.
That's when I realized my parents were really having a hard time. It's like, I'm like looking at the pictures of me in the airport, and I'm like, did that say Spirit? I'm like, Mom, we broke as fuck. What the fuck? You traveling the world on this fucking...
I remember when my sister had cancer. Shout out my sister, man. You one-legged motherfucker. I love you. She got to do the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Yeah, she's a bad pirate too. She would be a pirate. She'd be Blackbeard's wife if she was a pirate today. I love you, Ashley. We got to go to Hawaii. And when I got out there and seen that airplane and seen it take off, I was crying. What? And like you said, when I look back on that, I said, damn, we were kind of poor because Make-A-Wish fucking gave us 7-hour flight to Hawaii, and like 3 or 4 hours in, it's like, and the pilot comes on, he goes, we're just experiencing a little bit of turbulence right now, and everything's going to be okay.
This fucking microphone don't work.
The shit comes down out the ceiling, and we're just like, holy fucking shit.
No one tells you there's only like 2 minutes of air in there. So you're
wondering why everybody's putting masks on, and you're just like fucking passing out in the plane. And the dude with the hawk, he's like, yeah, bro, his name's fucking Jeffrey. He's fucking
he doesn't need air. he definitely pressurizes at this altitude.
You don't know this, but hawks are able to hold their air for fucking 20 years. Like,
fun fact.
He's got a parachute on and shit. He's a plant. We don't even know it.
Fuck around. No, dude.
Holy shit, man. And everybody's doing a weird service pet. I mean, guys, I walk into Walmart the other day and I see a dude with a giraffe at the Crunchy Chicken down here.
Nigga, what?
Yeah, he had a baby giraffe. He got out of the car and had a little thing on the back, like a little saddle, but it was like a drape. It said like service giraffe.
It probably a baby or something, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. At the Walmart. If you go to Walmart, bro, it's basically like a modern zoo.
Man, I'm not surprised the Tiger King from down the road, dude. I mean, he was selling. I should be selling tigers. I'm in the wrong business.
I know his
honestly.
boyfriend. Been trying to get an interview with the dude he's sleeping with.
Really?
Yeah.
Man,
because he got control of his money.
Man, my ex's grandma. I got a picture of Joe Exotic in this picture.
I love how the news is like, when it gets silent, here comes Joe Exotic. Joe Exotic reaches out to Kim Kardashian. You're gonna let this guy, but you can't let me out of jail? Come on, Kim Kardashian.
I've been selling tigers.
Rihanna, please. I'm Joe Exotic. You know what I'm saying? Bro, and I'm telling you, bro, the reason he's in jail is fucked up.
Yeah.
It's kind of fucked up because he really didn't. His friends turned on him that weren't his friends.
That's what happened when you run out of shit.
That's why nobody's talking about him. That's why nobody's saying nothing, calling him. And when he gets out of jail, I hate to say it, he's gonna be
big,
huge.
dude. He's gonna be
He's gonna be traveling.
You should see the picture.
He's gonna be making money with the pictures he has of cats. Because it was a lick, but when he gets out, he can't be charged for anything. So he knows when he gets out,
he's fleeing clear, bro.
Come see Joe Exotic live with an hour only tonight at Ben's Hookah Lounge. He's gonna be showing the shit. He's gonna be talking about. He's showing videos, unseen footage.
We gotta get his ass.
He's gonna live here in Fort Smith.
Let's go get his ass.
Joe Exotic, man.
His boyfriend from Fayetteville, yeah, something like that.
I tried to reach out to him. I don't know you or know your name, but I tried to reach out to you.
Huh?
He's from Fort Smith.
Fort Smith.
Yeah, he's from Fort Smith. Yeah.
His name is Seth. I know.
Yeah. See, I don't want to name drop him and shit, but like, cause I respect Joe, and I've already reached out to dude, and he said he just he's not trying to do interviews.
He said he wanted to
because
smoke some weed. I said, bring your ass on.
come on, man.
I got you a tiger pack. You know.
Yeah, tiger pack.
Like a roar, not raw.
Can you imagine that shit though, man? He was in Oklahoma.
Mike
It's not
Tyson.
even-
That's a Tyson combination. Yeah, you know him and Tyson gonna do some work.
I bet Mike Tyson was fighting the tigers.
Oh yeah, but he's
He
gonna
was
call
sitting
Joe.
down with it, going, "I'm gonna take you out to den and fuck you in the ass, tiger."
You seen Hangover, yeah?
Yeah,
The fucking Tiger song, yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah. What do you think about Jake Paul and Mike Tyson? Is
Oh,
Jake
bro.
Paul trying to stand up for white people finally,
Man,
or or in the contract does it say Mike Tyson you have to lose?
man, it's probably that because
Because Mike Tyson was killing people in the ring.
yeah. Shout out Dark Arts Studio, Family Combat, Rock City Gym.
Have you been in a fight before?
Yeah, man. I used to compete.
Tell us your craziest fight story. Do you guys get in the ring and talk shit to each other? Because I
Man.
couldn't get in there without being like,
If they don't
"Hey, your
know how
mom's
to,
a bitch." Boom, you know.
if they don't know how to bang, no. You only crazy motherfuckers talk shit.
I'm gonna talk shit. I'm gonna get beat up and talk shit. I love it.
And those are the hardest. Yeah, they piss you off because then you're just trying to shut that mouth. You
Yeah,
know?
and I'm coming back. I'm like, "Hey,
Yeah.
hit me." Uppercut me, and I dodge it and fucking grab your dick or something, or slap you like Nate.
No,
You
God.
know, how do you like that? I think if you get slapped, I got knocked out by a slap.
No, slaps open hand. You have way
Yeah,
more force open
Dude
handed.
fucked me up with a slap pretty bad.
You have way more force.
Almost gave me
open-handed.
cauliflower ear, I think, you know.
Oh, that's rough. Yeah,
It was rough.
I avoid a tuck and roll. I still have my ears. This one's almost fucked.
So what is your craziest fight story?
Craziest fight story? You talking about cage or out of cage?
Out of cage, man. Everybody
Out of cage.
hates cage fights. Those are rigged.
I'll tell you, my worst fight would definitely have to be.
And not rigged
the
like
one
they're
I
fake, but rigged as in they have rules.
Yeah, for sure. But my worst is when my first L, the first time I ever took an ass whooping. It was by a bunch of minors, bro.
And tell me about that.
Like 14 of them.
Yeah.
So, like I said, trained, fought.
And you might have took one of them out.
Yeah, I took some of them out.
And they were like, "We ain't going back."
They kept coming back, you know. But
They kept coming
they
back?
had cousins and brothers and all that
And,
shit. So.
and isn't that some shit, though? So
Yeah.
tell me what happened.
Well, basically, man, I bought a motorcycle from somebody. And like I say, I buy and sell cars. I sell a lot of shit. So I have the means to get everything tagged, and I got a little dealership. I got all the licensing I need to do things. Well, I buy a motorcycle. I give you $400 for this motorcycle. Now I'm loading it up, and I already know you. I went to school with you. I've known you for years.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking a small town. Hey. Well, you say, hey, I got to go run to McDonald's. Me and my girl going to go to McDonald's. And I'm at your dad's house, so I'm, not nothing. I'm going to see you tonight. I'm going to see you the next day. Ain't nothing big. Well, when you go to McDonald's and you're taking a little long to come back, I said, well, hey, man, where you at? And you say, oh, man, the title's in the mailbox. So I'm loading the motorcycle up on my truck.
Okay.
And so I'm waiting on him. He said, the title's in the mailbox.
I'll put the title in the mailbox.
Right beside me. So I said, okay. So I get it out, and the title got white out on it. And, yeah.
On
So
the
now-
title?
Yeah. So it's automatically,
So you messaging dude, you're like, hey, man, listen. What's going on? You're like, you grab what are you doing when you see the title? What's going through your mind?
bro, you're trying to do some shady shit, like, instantly. Like, I'm a grown man. You're trying to play me.
So you get on the motorcycle. You go back over there.
Nah, man. I literally loaded it up. I said, all right, bet. We'll see how this plays. So I
Okay.
go straight to the DMV. I get a black tag. So now it's mine.
Okay.
So I paid all the fees. It wasn't tagged since 2009.
Mm-hmm.
So I gave him $400 down. So I paid the fees. I was supposed to give him a total of like 200, $2 grand I was going to give him
Mm-hmm.
for a $5,000 bike. So I gave him $400. Right away, he tried to fuck me. So I was like,
Not literally.
Yeah, not
Okay,
literally.
good.
Yeah,
he didn't
no.
like get you in a full Nelson or something.
No
you know?
Nelsons. No
I've been in a full Nelson once by a grown man, and it sucks.
That's rough.
Um.
But he tried to screw me over.
Oh, it
and-
was rough. It was fucking really rough. He grabbed me up off the ground, took the fucking air out of me. It was my first day at work too.
strong.
Yeah, you're not allowed to pull Nelson anybody in the workplace anymore. That was 10 years ago,
Damn, OSHA's changed.
bro. I was 21 years old. I thought I was a badass, and this dude that fucking touches kids and knows where I live put me in a full Nelson, had me off the ground.
Were you a kid?
Bro, I was 21 years old. First week at
He was
international
hoping
paper.
you were a kid.
Oh, he knew I was a kid. He grabbed me from the back. Full Nelson.
Booty bandit.
Bro, he grabbed me off the ground. My feet were dangling in the air.
Bro.
My shit was like this. I was like, man, no, Brandon, put me the fuck down. We're at work. And he's laughing. He's like, come on, man, get out.
Don't ever fuck with nobody named Brandon.
Bro. Bro put me down. I was like, I'm going to stab this motherfucker with a screwdriver. I wanted to I just got embarrassed. And it made me realize right there, I'm a boy. This guy just put me in a fucking Nelson, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't get out. I'd rather just drown myself. Oh, God, because at least I know I was going to be able to get out. I could stop at any second. I couldn't stop. Okay, so you took the motorcycle back.
Man.
And what happened? So tell me, I want to know how these guys started fucking.
Okay, yeah, so I go get a black tag. It's not mine.
Okay.
And so I decided, he ends up hitting me up. He's like, hey, man. I think I sent him a message like, we tried to slash it. Fuck you. And I told him I'd try and give him a little bit more money because the bike is expensive, crotch rocket. So
right.
I was like, I'll give you a little bit more money and, fuck you after this.
Right.
And yeah, he tried to, and I'm this size. He's a smaller dude. And like I said, he's like maybe $130, 40.
And you're like what,
185 is
185,
my weight.
okay.
So I'm like, I don't know. And just tone difference and strength, I know. He's just a little boy
Yeah.
at this point. And so I'm literally meeting up with him and I'm telling him, I'm going to give you this much.
Right.
When the hell I have it, since you want to play
Amen,
this shit.
yeah, so
and you don't have the $400 I gave you. I tried to give him the opportunity.
Yeah.
Give me the $400 and he didn't have it.
Yeah.
So, all right, bet.
Oh, he had it.
Yeah. Well, he
So?
didn't have it. And so I kept the bike, and long story short is, man, me, him, and another friend, we usually have our birthday parties at the same time. We're younger. I think 18 at this point.
And you're how old now?
I'm 26.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm
a little
18.
seasoned.
Yeah, I'm 18. And they're going to be turning 18 the next day, but we had the party before. Like, so, I mean, this is like right before 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
Everyone's of age, bro.
Right.
And man,
I love those times. I even got the photos of my friends when they turned 21, stuck in their IDs on their forehead.
Mm-hmm.
I was with my ex who ruined my life. It's good times. So,
bro,
you guys are planning this dig or what? You guys are
man,
out?
first and foremost, like I said, confrontation with him at the little lot where everyone hangs out. He tries to get lippy. I tell him, whoop, 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 I'm going to pay him on this
And you
day.
know why he got lippy? Because most dudes get lippy because they know they got a motherfucker there.
Yeah.
That's kind of why I got lippy at the comedy show.
Mm-hmm.
So, I understand. And so you guys in the parking lot, lippy.
And so we move on. And so next day, weekend, whatever follows up, we go and we're supposed to have a party. Everyone together. Well, man, I pull up when I'm supposed to come. I show up. I'm already drunk.
Yeah.
It's my birthday. And I'm like, yeah. It's actually my birthday the day before. And then the next day is everyone else's. So I'm like, okay. So I show up. I'm drunk. I ride up with my homegirls.
Yeah.
None but women with me. And as soon as
Which
I'm
is
right
good.
down the road, bro, like, I pull up and, I get dapped up by the person I buy the motorcycle from. Give me a quick little, hug. What the fuck ever. And I move all the way up there. And then sure enough, bro, there is a fucking army. 14 motherfuckers in shorts ready to fight and all kind of shit. I'm like in a denim fit, I think. And I'm like, fuck yeah, bring that shit on, yeah.
Yeah.
So someone comes out of nowhere telling me I owe them money, not the person I bought the motorcycle from, 'cause
Right.
that dude's a little bitch. He's not confrontational.
Right.
He don't fight people. But now this main person, one of the main people who actually were jumping on me, I used to train and fight with. He tried to get street cred off me or whatever, but he's also famous right now for killing an airman in Florida. You hear about
What?
fighting out of Fort Smith? Yeah, he killed an airman in Florida.
An airman?
Yeah, and literally,
And so he's punching on you.
yeah, he
Or
punched
what?
him. He hit me in the back of my head.
He in the back of the head. He's doing some sketcy shit.
Yeah, he hit me in the back of my head, and then like I said, there was just so many of them. I kept trying to get up, and they were just
But
little
at that
kids.
time, do you feel like you were like Spartan 300? You were just like, bring it on.
Yeah,
Your limit was tested.
yeah.
You know, you were going through what, I mean, probably most black belts go through. They just get that all-out battle where they just got to keep going until you get locked down. And it's like,
Man, to get some of
A
those
lot of
belts, you
people-
have to go.
a lot
through.
of people ain't going to be where you were being at, you know? Did they knock you out or?
No, they didn't.
Maverick,
knock me out.
come on.
It was just like rattled me, punching me in the back of my head. And I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because that's kind of shiesty, you know what I'm saying?
And it's black, so it's hard to. It
Yeah.
wasn't like being. I couldn't see if my lights were out or whatever.
Yeah.
Like that. I was just like, what the fuck's going on? Couldn't feel anything. I've been punched several times. But like I said, it was just a matter of them corralling me and the help I had. They kept making sure they didn't get there. And they're only females. And
Damn.
like I said, bro, I had to reevaluate what friends and what people are.
Oh,
because
man.
you know how many motherfuckers could have sent me a
Yeah.
message?
Yeah.
And so anyone who ever walk up and try and talk to you like they do the small town shit.
Yeah.
Talking to you in the Walmarts and all this.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'll slap your ass right now. Like,
Yeah.
I almost lost my life in the woods
Yeah.
over someone else's dumb shit. Like, those people who attacked me had nothing to do with this. And so now that was, some of those people are facing charges, and they got to go, like I said, in Florida, Nashville, Tennessee, manslaughter charges all over.
Oh, damn, for real? Did
Yeah.
they catch him?
So now I'm going through a whole case with that. Is y'all made a monster. I mean, his dad, their family, they built the town of Poto. They got a metal company. They used to own the coffee cup. You know, they own the coffee cup, which I don't think we have one out here in Fort Smith anymore, but they're powerful people, you know, got that money, small town, and shit, the judges and everything I was facing. They all played football with him.
Yeah, and you know
shit.
what's crazy about that? I got in a fight one time, a street fight. And it was right up the road here from where we are. And the dude sat on me. He didn't even punch me. He just sat on me. He got me to the ground. We were fighting and shit, throwing punches and shit. And he ended up sitting on me. And like I said, he didn't even punch me. He didn't even beat me. It just like it showed me right then, like he's setting on me. You know what I'm saying? Could you turn that down?
Can't turn it down, buddy.
He's sitting on me. He gets up. He does the most. I mean, bro, this is how embarrassed I was. He gets up. He goes, "Hey, you can't even see me, John Cena." What? Yeah. So he's sitting on me after he don't even punch me while he's on top of me. I'm literally on the ground going, "Man, Tyler, get him off of me. I can't even breathe." He's my friend at the time. He's laughing at me. He's still my friend. You seen Tyler? You know what I'm saying? And I realized right then, bro, like I gotta punch first, man. I gotta. Getting set on and not even getting punched and getting beat up is tough. You know, you got jumped. I can only imagine what that's like. I ain't been jumped.
Man,
But if I was in the ring, I'd be talking shit.
all day.
You know, I don't even care if I'm getting hit.
All day, man.
In a street fight, it's kind of hard to do that because you're.
No, I'm locked in for sure. One slip,
know?
one pebble will make you lose your balance.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's something the CIA does. They'll put like a rock in their shoe and they'll walk different. And then they're a totally different person. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
But nobody calls them binary or transgender or anything like that. Just say, that's the CIA, man. They're normal for doing that shit. They've been doing that shit for years.
Hey, man, you got to beat the odds, bro.
We're gonna end this with a song. Shout out Ajax. Shout out Chris Cross for coming on.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to put another show together for y'all, man. Comedy show where we do some crowd work and do some jokes, man.
That's the only thing we as comedians we're bringing this here.
Yeah.
There's not many people bringing comedy here, so
Yep.
we're here to tell you guys that it's gonna be fun, but it's also gonna be
Yeah.
harsh fun. You know.
Yeah. There's ugly in truth, and the truth is ugly. So you gotta remember, like,
We ain't perfect.
You know, if you can dish it, and then you should be able to take it. If you can't take it, don't dish it. You know what I mean?
Don't sit for a row.
You know, remember, if you paid for the number one at McDonald's and you got everything you paid for, just remember, man, you paid for it. You can't even be mad if you got cold fries. You got to remember, that was your money. You worked for that. You know, I didn't make you spend it. I didn't tell you to come down here and you have to give it to me. You know, so you make your own decisions. You pick your own battles, man. And listen, no matter you going to a comedy show or a theatrical play or a movie, you going to leave the movies mad sometimes. How can you leave a comedy show mad.
Yeah, don't stay for the whole full movie.
Oh,
if
you
it's
didn't
bad.
realize that was a movie and you still mad at it. It's fake. And I'm telling you some real shit and you're mad at it. Pick a side, man.
We can't.
Pick a side, man. You want non-fiction or fiction, bitch? Pick a side.
Both.
It's long story short. Let's link. Let's shit talk trash, all that. In episode number 4, man. Thank you guys.